moon. Hellcat will hatch from his egg soon. Fresh red mutant Zoid right to raise. Crop prince of darkness is unfazed. His training done, Hellcat prepares to aid wreck scavengers repairs. Crash plan to create his new Zoids, united armies of androids. Hellcat, will we still rage? Crotch commandos take center stage. Zoid with being unsteady. Hellcat is rough, tough and ready. But yet Hellcat is not alone. His fellow commandos still own their weapons and skills of Zoid war. Snake and Scarab settle the score. Together they oppose the blue Guardians to Zoidzilla true, and the red mutants of Red Horn. He and his red Zoids they free scorn. Hellcat, will we still rage? Cross commandos take center stage. Zoid with being unsteady. Hellcat is rough, tough and ready. But yet Hellcat is not alone. His fellow commandos still own their weapons and skills of Zoid war. Snake and Scarab settle the score. Together they oppose the blue Guardians to Zoidzilla true, and the red mutants of Red Horn. He and his red Zoids they free score. Built for stealth and espionage, Hellcat shoots beam cannon discharge. Gylo Zoid of the Panther type. Hellcat will charge, pounce, tear and swipe. First made by the Xenoboss force, now Gylos will Hellcat endorse. Deployed against the Helix Zoids, Hellcat will crush their Zoid androids. Move quick with speed and stealth, Hellcat. Camouflaged in Zoid war combat. Charge the Hellic Republic line, cut their troops down like slaughtered swine. Move quick with speed and stealth, Hellcat. Camouflaged in Zoid war combat. Charge the Hellic Republic line, cut their troops down like slaughtered swine. Let loose laser machine gun fire. Send the Helixoid to the pyre. Take shots with your beam cannon blast, then pull back with speed, retreat fast. But beware the Helic army with their new stealth Zoid, their smarmy. The Shadow Wolf may prove your end, but don't back down, foes, you must rend. Move quick with speed and stealth, Hellcat. Camouflaged in Zoid war combat. Charge the Hellic Republic line, cut their troops down like slaughtered swine. Yet a chance for your future still. Through lightning sights you make your will. Organoid system Zoid now wakes, and the cheetah Zoid as dawn breaks. Your future still. Through lightning sights you make your will. Organoid system Zoid now wakes. Send the cheetah Zoid as dawn breaks. Move quick with